Hi, I'm Dylan Mangel here with Tamra Jackson-Ziems, and this is In-Field Observations.
And today we want to talk to you about the fields that were damaged recently by hail and severe weather.
So which part of the states, Tamra, have been impacted by hail so far this spring?
Well, that's kind of been in a lot of parts of the state. Here, most recently, maybe in the northern parts, but certainly a lot of damage out west as well.
Yep, so it's kind of hit or miss, different parts of the state. If a grower's been hit with hail in a cornfield or a soybean field, what are they going to want to do first?
We get a lot of questions about fungicide application and should we go out and spray. But if you look at university data from other states, it has not been consistently beneficial to do so.
So if you've just seen this hailstorm go through, or you're out there the next morning looking at it, should you make a decision that next morning and do anything, or would you recommend waiting for a period of time?
I think in corn I would recommend waiting, and the type of damage, the level of damage we see, and also the diseases we expect are also going to depend on the stage that the crop is at.
Yeah, so I think I see a lot of times fields end up looking a lot better than people think they're going to be. Would they decide, if they're not going to go out and put a fungicide on it, that's not going to make sense for the bacterial diseases that we'd expect. Does it make sense to, at what point does it not make sense to replant? Or what do they do in that situation?
So again, that'll depend on the stage of the crop too. And so, if I was thinking about a fungicide in corn, I would keep in mind that the most common diseases that occur in corn after a hail event are Gauss's bacterial wilt and blight, as well as common smut. And although that's fungal, we can't control either of those with a foliar fungicide. And so that's one of the reasons we don't recommend it.
Yep. So how do you feel better after a hailstorm?
I think if you're patient and you walk away and give it a little time, much of that damage will recover. And so, of course, that's a field-by-field situation.
Yep. Yeah, it's hard to see, but unfortunately, we really don't have tools that are going to make a difference. So it's really not worth the investment following up on corn or soybeans. But give it time, and hopefully it ends up looking a little better than it starts off as, and hopefully it pulls out of it.
If you have more questions, please reach out to us in Nebraska Extension and look for resources on our websites at cropwatch.unl.edu and on the Crop Protection Network.
Thank you for watching. This is In-Field Observations.